Hello, welcome to my channel. I am All Things Wrestling. Today I'm going to be giving my comments, opinions and the results of WWE Battleground 2016. We start with the Battleground pre-show, which featured one match, which was Bazango versus the Usos. This match was actually better than I was expecting, to be honest. I was expecting a really rubbish match, but it kind of entertained me, which the Uso matches have never ever done for me, so surprise there. There was a good corner spot where one of the Usos kicked Tyler Breeze into Fandango while he was on the top rope, knocking Tyler Breeze out the ring and Fandango onto the thing, and then the Uso kicked him in the head off the corner, which I liked that little spot. It was quite good. The finish with the match was one of the Usos trying to do the Samoan splash, but landed on Tyler Breeze's knees, and then he got the pin, which was a nice little end. Weren't bad. Then we get on to the proper Battleground show, which was the first match was Charlotte and Dana versus Sasha Banks and her partner Bayley. Yes, Bayley was on the main roster. This blew my mind at 1 o'clock in the morning. I wanted to scream so much. I love Bayley so much. She's my favourite woman wrestler at the minute right now. It was a really good match, actually. There was a lovely spot where Bayley drop kicked through under the ring post straight into Dana. It was a lovely spot. The match ended with Sasha Banks doing the backstabber into the bank statement on Charlotte, and then Charlotte tapped out. Pretty good match. And then Sasha Banks and Bayley hugged right at the end. It was so sweet. Then we get to the New Day versus the Wyatt family. Good match again. I enjoyed this match more than I was expecting as well. I liked the Xavier Woods getting scared of Bray Wyatt. That was kind of cool. The wrestling in this was good. Then Xavier Woods got into the ring, but it was weird because no one saw the tag from Kofi to Xavier, but then he went in the ring and then he faced Bray Wyatt. I think you can slightly see it in the corner just at one point, but it wasn't properly on camera. Xavier Woods faced his firm, beat up Bray Wyatt, but then he got Sister Abigail'd, so Bray Wyatt won, which is good for a win for Bray Wyatt. But the New Day and then the Wyatt family have broken up. But don't get the booking decision there. I would have had Braun Strowman or Eric Rowan lose and then Bray Wyatt try and dominate the other guys, but I don't know where they're going with it. Let's see. Then we get on to the United States match with Rusev versus Zack Ryder. Again, good match. Better than I was expecting. Not great, but better than I was expecting. Zack Ryder got some good offense in, and Rusev looked strong. It was a good match. The finish of the match was Rusev getting Zack Ryder into an accolade, and Zack Ryder nearly got out the accolade. Nearly, and then he tapped. Because he kind of put him in an even worse accolade part, like when Rusev goes on his back, and then Rusev does a massive attack on Zack Ryder at the end of the match, and then Mojo Rawley comes out to save Zack Ryder. It was kind of cool, despite the fact I don't know who Mojo Rawley is. Sorry, I don't watch NXT. Then we had a backstage promo with Mick Foley, Stephanie, and Seth Rollins. It was hyping him up. It was kind of pathetic, kind of really weren't worth watching. Then we get on to the Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn match. It was good. It was amazing. Not match of the night. One of the matches of the night, but we'll get on to the matches of the night in a minute. But it was a great match. One of the best Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn matches they've done. There was such good healing from Kevin Owens in there. Sami Zayn looked great. The finish of the match was amazing, though. One haluva kick to Kevin Owens, and then he's kind of holding him there, just kind of looking at him, puts him back at the corner, just a second haluva kick, 1, 2, 3. Amazing finish. I loved it. It was a great match. Great way to end their feud for now, because that ain't ever going to end. We know that. Then we get to the Becky versus Natalya match. This was definitely the toilet break of the match, and toilet break of the pay-per-view, and I'm really sorry to say that because I love Becky Lynch, but Natalya as a heel is just shit. It was a really shit rivalry, leading to a really shit conclusion, to be honest. Well, let's get into the match anyway. Until you started working on the knee for Becky Lynch for the sharpshooter, obviously. Becky Lynch made a massive comeback, which was quite good, but really weren't worth sitting through the whole, 3-4 minutes of Natalya being an asshole. It really wasn't. And then Natalya puts the sharpshooter in and makes the tap. Yeah. Then we had a backstage promo with Dean Ambrose, Daniel Bryan and Shane trying to hype up Dean Ambrose, and it was great. This one was really good. The chemistry in this one between Dean Ambrose and Daniel Bryan is amazing. I liked it. Then we get to The Miz and Darren Young. Well, alright match. Had a weird finish to it. Maurice slapped Bob Backlund, who got really mad and tried to take his top off, and then The Miz came out and pushed him over, and then Darren Young put him into a chokehold, and then the bell goes, and I don't exactly know what the match ended as a maybe double pin or disqualification to Darren Young. I don't actually know, but either way, The Miz is still the Intercontinental Champion. Then we get to the club and club versus John Cena, Enzo and Cass. Well, let's just start with the Enzo and Cass promo. I love their promo work. It's so amazing. One of the parts of the promo was when talking about AJ getting a minivan and picking up the kids from soccer practice, dropping them off at Raw and then coming to SmackDown, and just... It was amazing. Enzo and Cass is... I love Enzo. Cass is great. Enzo's better. Enzo's amazing. His promo work. Cass's skills. Amazing. I love when he lobs Enzo. Like he was doing in this match. It was a great match. Nearly match of the night. So close to being match of the night. For me, anyway. But there was a bit of weirdness to it. Alright, well, obviously, at this point, in the match, John Cena and AJ Styles were legal men. John Cena gets knocked out, AJ's in the ring. Counting to 9, John Cena gets back in. Everyone comes in and does their spots. AJ gets knocked out quite early in the spot fest, but the referee's not counting him out of the ring. And I swear in a tag team match, no one can go in the ring apart from the legal men. So the rules just got thrown out the window in this. I mean, granted, it made for a great match, but it doesn't make logical sense for a referee to be knocking the rules on the head for that. But, great match. John Cena won by doing a corner attitude adjustment to AJ Styles. 1, 2, 3. Great match. Then we got onto the highlight reel. I've got the highlights of the highlight reel. Randy Orton said, I'm going to come back and face the biggest person there is to make a statement. Why would I come back and face Fandango? What statement do I want to make? And then Chris Jericho just looked really, really annoyed at that. It was funny. And then he's just like, you're going to get taken to Suplex City. And then Randy's like, yeah, it takes 20 suplexes to go to Suplex City. It takes 1 RKO to go to Viperville. And then he said, I've been talking to someone... Chris said, I've been talking to someone close to Brock Lesnar and said, from Brock, Brock says you're a coward. Brock says he's going to destroy your shoulder, rip your arm off and eat it for breakfast. And coincidentally, Brock says, you're a stupid idiot. And then Chris is like, what, you're going to RKO me out of nowhere? Turns around, RKO me out of nowhere? RKO me out of nowhere? And then he turns around and then Randy turns him and then kind of moves towards him, and then Chris kind of flinches, and then Randy's kind of gets down on his belly and starts kind of laughing, like that big laugh, hunched over laugh, and then he just turns around and RKOs him. It was great. I liked it. Nice to have Randy Orton back. Then we get on to the main event of the evening. The triple threat match for the WWE Championship. Start 1. We had the Roman sucks chants just before the match started. It's nice to see he's just as popular as he ever was with all the fans. It was great. Seth was just laughing at it. It was funny. A bit slow start, but when this match got started, my God, it was amazing. There were so many quick spots, quick Superman punches, pedigrees, bloody everything. It was just amazing. And the best thing in the world, my prediction was right. Dean Ambrose retains the WWE Championship with the Dirty Deeds to Roman Reigns. 1, 2, 3. still your World Heavyweight Champion, Dean Ambrose. Loved it. Loved everything about this match. It was amazing. I hope you've enjoyed my thoughts on this pay-per-view. I hope you'll catch me in the next episode I make. And I'll catch you later.